And this, by the way, is not limited to America or France or the UK or the Vatican itself. Predator priests have been found in Asia, in Europe, the Americas, even in Africa. The Vatican has received a complaint from almost every major country, including in India. And some of these complaints date back to the 1950s. Our next report tells you the story of the decades-long priest sex abuse scandal that has now hit the Vatican.
For Becky Ianni, an apology from the Catholic Church means nothing.
Apologies don't mean anything if they come with a list of excuses while it was okay. And so I think we need the church to acknowledge it. We need the church to punish those involved. And we need the church to make changes. They can't investigate themselves. Any reported abuse, whether it is an adult or a child, should immediately be reported to secular authorities. And it doesn't matter if that person is a cardinal, the Pope, it doesn't matter who that person is. When they abuse someone, they become a criminal, and that needs to be reported.
Becky Ianni represents SNAP, the survivors network of those abused by priests, an organization in America that represents victims of sexual abuse by priests. Collectives like SNAP have now opened worldwide because sexual abuse in the church is a global problem. From towns in Australia to schools in Ireland, major cities of the United States, and even churches in India. There is an avalanche of sexual abuse charges against the Catholic Church. A wall of silence has protected the pedophile priests for years. Some accusations date back to the 1950s. The abuse went largely unreported in those years. But since the dawn of the 21st century, the Catholic Church has been fighting off allegations from almost all major countries. This includes India. Last year, an investigation by the Associated Press revealed shocking details. There is a long history of powerful priests abusing nuns, with some accounts going back to the 1990s. Nuns across India have complained about unwanted sexual advances, even rape, with the Catholic hierarchy failing to protect the victims. The Vatican has known about the scandals for years, but it has done little to stop the abuse. In some instances, it actively fought back the idea of an investigation by a foreign agency. In 2014, a United Nations panel criticized the Vatican with a scathing report. It called on the Vatican to remove child abusers from within its ranks and report them to law enforcement. Another demand called on the Vatican to open up the church's archives so that officials who concealed crimes could be punished. In response, a spokesperson of the Holy See criticized the United Nations, calling the report an attempt at interference. In 2019, Pope Francis took a major step. He abolished the policy of secrecy in sexual abuse cases. Church officials are now allowed to share information with law enforcement officials, and it is mandatory for the clergy to report sex abuse. But as recent revelations show, the Vatican needs to do a lot more to clean up its ranks. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
Thank you for watching Gravitas on WION's YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening around the world, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching WION World is One.